Vinimos hasta el Stramer Bar para recibir una vez más a Marky Ramone, legendario baterista de los Ramones, que aparte va a ser distinguido por la ciudad de Buenos Aires como huésped de honor. Welcome back, Mark. How are you?
Thank you very much. Good to be back.
It's the first time that you receive a distinction like this, and what does it mean to you?
I'm very honored. I always love coming here, so did the other Ramones. And it's the best country in the world that has received the Ramones, and I'll never forget it. And that's why I keep coming back. And the fans are the most compassionate.
Do you say the same to other countries?
No.
Ah, you're not lying to me.
No, I don't lie. Lying is too easy.
Yeah.
Everybody lies today.
Until the 70s, you've been touring all around the world with the Ramones, after Ramones with your own projects.
Yeah.
You came here plenty of times. What happens to you when the world locked down because of the pandemic?
Oh, I just went to the studio and played on my own. I did a lot of exercise, tried to stay in shape. I did a lot of artwork.
Mm-hmm.
I paint too.
Yes.
So I kept myself busy, you know, just because I knew I couldn't do a lot of other things.
Have you ever stopped so long?
Stop what?
Stop playing, touring so long?
One day, probably, when I know I can't do what I did as well.
No, before of this, have you ever stopped touring before this pandemic or no?
No, I was touring, but then when the pandemic came, I canceled everything. I didn't want to get sick, and I didn't want everyone else to get sick.
Were you afraid?
No, I just wanted to, I just didn't want to get sick.
Yes, of course.
If you wear a mask, you get your shots, you look at the facts, then you have no reason to be afraid.
And has something changed in your life, in your way of seeing the world or your relationships because of this pandemic?
Well, I mean, it changed a lot of people. When you get into this kind of situation, you find out how different people are. Some people don't believe in masks or the shots because they're listening to fake news.
Mm-hmm.
The real news from scientists and doctors is the news you should follow. So, you know, I mean, people have their own choices. I told my friends, if you don't wear a mask and you didn't get shots, don't come near me.
Yeah.
And some people would take it personally, and I would just say it's for our health. But that's really the only difference, you know.
Yes. El viernes va a estar tocando en Rosario y el sábado 12 de marzo se va a estar presentando acá en la ciudad de Buenos Aires en el Teatro Flores. I think that this is a special time, a special occasion for you to come back. What are gonna the fans to see at these shows?
We're going to do about 40 Ramone songs. It's a lot.
Yeah.
High energy, and hopefully a lot of fun. That's all.
As usual.
A lot of fun.
In July of this year, you're going to be 70 years old.
Yes.
Do you ever thought about playing at this age, playing drums, playing punk rock?
Anything with the drums. I don't care what it is. Punk, jazz, blues, metal, I can do all that. Just because that's what I was made to do. Even when I was in school, I wanted to play. So it's in your blood.
Yes.
Like I said, if I can't continue physically, I'll stop.
Well, Johnny Ramone says that when he saved $1 million, he stopped. So he did. You don't. You, because of your body, are going to stop. If not, you are going to continue.
Oh, yeah, okay. No, I mean, money has nothing to do with it. I mean, come on. You're doing it for fun. At this stage of the game, money's just money. I understand a lot of people don't want to hear that,
Yeah.
but I worked all my life, and I accumulated and saved money. So at this point in life, I do it because I enjoy playing, and that's the thing that keeps me going.
Yes.
You see a band like the Rolling Stones.
It's not. They're not in it for the money.
They're bigger than ever. So they're doing it because it's fun. You see them having a good time up there. That's like what I do.
What was punk rock for you at your 20s, and what's punk rock now at your almost 70s?
Same thing. Being yourself, expressing what you feel, being an individual.
Being an individual, that's all these years of punk rock. Nothing changed.
Just got to be an individual, be yourself. You know, never follow the crowd, just be yourself.
All right, and do you hear new punk rock bands? What do you think about them?
I really don't hear new punk rock bands that get me going. I mean, you know, after the Sex Pistols, well, after the Ramones, the Pistols, the Clash, Green Day, Rancid, what else is there?
And what new music do you hear, or you don't hear new music?
What I've been doing is going back to Jerry Lee Lewis, Chuck Berry, Little Richard, Bo Diddley, John Lee Hooker, Muddy Waters, Elvis, all these originators. If it wasn't for them, there'd be nothing.
Yeah. So you go there, a comfort zone.
Well, not a comfort zone, just something I wanted to revisit.
Yeah. And do you learn about this music till these years?
You always learn something new.
All right. So 40 songs per show. How long are you going to play?
I'd say about an hour and a half. About an hour and a half.
All right.
A lot.
A lot.
No stopping.
Of course, no stopping.
Straight through.
The band that you have, Marcelo, Gallo, Argentinian, it's your better band? It's the best band that you ever have?
Best band. Best band.
Well, thank you, Marky, for being here again. Congratulations because of this distinction. And remember, este viernes en Rosario, el sábado van a estar tocando en el Teatro de Flores, and there it's a Latin American tour.
Yeah, we're doing about 6 shows. And then after this, I'll probably come back and do more later on, once this COVID is completely gone.
All right. Thank you, Mark.
Thank you.
Last thing, could you leave a message for our show? It's a late-night show, Re Despiertos.
Hey, everybody in Ukraine, I wish you the best of luck. I hope the war stops, and we have to stop war. We only live in one planet. It's ours, all of ours, so we all have to get along. No more fighting, no more killing. Let's stop the bullshit. Hey ho, let's go. Hey ho, let's go, everybody. No more war. God bless the people in Ukraine. Let's stop the violence. Let's all get along. Let's stop the hate. And God bless Joe Biden.